Take a look at how the mill is constructed. The middle is hollowed slightly between the top and bottom and widens as it reaches the center. This hollow is called the fukumi. The tea fills the fukumi so the top and bottom sections of the grinder never touch. There are numerous indentations on the grinding surface. As the grinder rotates, the ground leaves are pushed out through these indentations and are finely ground into minuscule particles when they reach the edge. The access, or shinbo, is made of dried oak. Since oak is durable and has little odor, it is a great material to use with delicate matcha.
This is a traditional technique known as metate. These specialized granite mills have been manufactured by artisans for centuries. The indentations that push out the matcha are only a few millimeters deep and are carefully carved, one at a time. The gradual slope, or hukumi, that deepens toward the middle is barely noticeable to the naked eye, and the construction relies solely on the sense and experience of the artisan.
After working with the granite mills every day, you become accustomed to indentations and slopes, thus creating new ones relies primarily on intuition and talent.
Since Aiya's establishment 120 years ago, these traditional techniques are still upheld and protected to this day. The matcha that has been manufactured over a course of numerous steps is packaged at the facility that follows HACCP principles. Aiya's matcha is processed in a food manufacturing class facility and packaged in a clean room under strict sanitary guidelines.
To Aiya, matcha is not only tea, but a food product. Traditionally, tea quality has been largely determined by subjective qualities and senses. However, in the food industry, scientific analysis is essential. Thus, Aiya has instated a quality control department armed with various testing equipment in order to satisfy product-related inquiries and to ensure product safety. In 2002, Aiya made history as the first matcha manufacturer to attain the management system ISO 9001, and in 2008, the ISO 22000, also the first. Furthermore, pesticide and fertilizer records are carefully recorded, fully equipping Aiya to comply with the new positive list system that was instated in May 2006. Aiya continues to strive to meet increasingly diversifying market demands and needs. Aiya is also the first in the matcha industry to cultivate new tea fields solely for organic harvesting.
In Toyota City of Aichi Prefecture, the tea plantations are grown only with organic fertilizers. These fields also undergo the same shade harvesting method at the same time of year in May as the conventional tea.
Organic fertilizers work very smoothly, and the tea seems to reflect this. The flavors are mild and refreshing. This fresh green color is also a characteristic of buds grown in high-altitude areas.
Since there are no farms nearby that use non-organic fertilizers or pesticides, there is no concern that it will seep into the groundwater or soil. Furthermore, due to the high altitude, there are very few pests. This project, including environmental protection of the surrounding area, passed all major international organic qualifications. Aiya has received organic certification from JAS in Japan as well as IMO from Europe. Additionally, Aiya's products have passed the strict kosher standards, allowing Aiya's matcha to be distributed around the world. Along with ISO 22000, AIB Superior Audit is another testament to Aiya's commitment toward protecting the environment and health of the people. Aiya has also introduced organic, Japanese-style tencha production in Zhejiang province in China to service the Chinese market exclusively. A new way of tea production has started in the birthplace of tea.